Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome. This is the 3200 podcast, and this is our football show, man. We got our pick'em show. Got Jonathan Dax, my quarterback, DC for L, in the house, man. Look, he got the special Cowboys jersey, man, and we are excited because this is going to be an all Cowboy
yeah,
show,
we
made off there.
yeah, we don't have any Cowboys haters tonight, so it's Cowboys country, Cowboys nation, however you want to put it. We in the building.
And if you don't like the Cowboys, well, you really gonna hate this show. Man. Hey, it was it was an odd week of football, man. These last couple weeks been kind of odd, man. I think we had 5 games come down to a last second field goal, man. Just about all the games was close. We had some surprises, man. We had some upsets, man. Denver is Denver making a comeback here, man?
No. No, they not.
They didn't beat Kansas City. You say they not?
No,
Hey,
not.
there's 3-game streak, man. And they beat some of the toughest teams, man. They doing their thing, man.
No, they just looked up. Yeah, they just looked up.
Man, let's talk the Cowboys, man. Let's talk. What'd you say?
They just looked up. That was it, man. And I mean, the Bills haven't really been doing so great. Yeah, the Bills haven't been doing great. I mean, Josh Allen I think he's probably leading the NFL in interceptions right now.
Yeah, he is.
It's just bad. It's bad.
Yeah, he's leading, man. Yeah, but that's a good resume for Denver, man. I mean, the last 3 games. I mean, if you look at the team names and the teams that they beat, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is the time you're supposed to get hot right before the playoffs, man. They getting hot right now, so we'll see.
I don't see it.
Oh man. You say you don't see it.
Nah.
That's who they beat. They beat the Packers and then Kansas City and then the Bills. And then this week they're playing the Vikings. So
yeah. And they're still at the bottom of AFC West.
The Vikings. Yeah. I don't know. And speaking of teams that caught fire, the team that they're playing this week, the Vikings, man. The Vikings is another team that's catching fire right now, man. Are they the truth?
I mean, they always been a contender. I mean, I think it's remarkable how Dobson came out of nowhere and probably don't even know the whole playbook. Don't have all the players. So I mean, he's a heck of a kid, man. He's a heck of a kid.
Yeah, he can add possibly. Looks like Justin Jefferson might be back this week.
Okay.
So that's another weapon, man. That's another weapon in this arsenal, man.
Well, that's good. He gonna need them all.
Crazy, man. Let's talk. Oh yeah. Where you going against Denver this week, man? So that one gonna be a good one. Who did you pick in that game?
I got Denver. I mean, Minnesota.
You went with Denver?
Nah, I went with Minnesota.
Okay. Hey, I went with Denver in that one, man. I went with Denver, man. I think they streaking, man. They streaking, man. I think they gonna come out with the win.
Actually, I don't even think I put that down. Now that I look at it.
No.
I'm trying to see where. Yeah, I missed that game. Yeah, I gotta add that one. But I'm gonna put Minnesota.
Gotta add it there. So which one are you going for?
I'm going Minnesota, man. They on fire, man. And they yeah, I'm gonna pick them in.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
They're gonna beat them in Denver.
Okay.
We got Cowboys hater Leo.
Well, let's.
Mootson. And he's out of there. Get him out of
He's out of there. Let's talk, man. Since he popping on there, look at him looking all weird there, man. Hey. Oh man.
What?
Let's talk. What the heck? Okay, let's
His
just
computer
figure it
been
out, man.
acting up.
Jerry
Yeah.
just shut off his internet, man.
Yeah, his
Jerry shut
computer
off
been
his
acting up.
internet, man.
Yeah, shut him down. He shouldn't have moved back to Texas,
Let's
buddy.
talk Dallas, man. Huh?
He shouldn't have moved back to Texas.
Let's talk Dallas football, man.
Yeah.
Hey, great weekend this weekend, man. They showed out, man, whooping the Giants, man. What was the score there? Like 40 something to 10?
Yeah, it should have been. It's 49-17. But they put in the backup.
49-17, yeah.
Yeah, they put the backups in, so it was really tripping.
Yeah. What you think about that game, man?
It was a good tune-up game. What we needed. The next one gonna be even better one. It's just prepping us for the upcoming weeks and for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Sad to hear, Van Der Esch, this might be his last go round. But hey man, Jerry, he probably give you a coaching job if you want to stay close to the game. So
yeah.
Sad to hear that, but that's life, man. But yeah, I think it's we got a couple tune-up games, the Panthers next. And I think Commanders game gonna be a good game, man. I really do.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm ready to see those Eagles again. So yeah, man. We got
people been talking trash. People been talking trash about this game, talking about, well, y'all beat the Giants, it don't mean nothing. It ain't that we just beat the Giants. We beat the Giants the way we were supposed to beat the Giants. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be a blowout. You know what I mean? It wasn't a close game. If it was a close game, I would have been worried. But no, we beat a bad team and we beat them good the way we're supposed to beat them. I think Dak showed you, you know what I mean, that it ain't just a trick. People still don't believe, man. After giving the Eagles and playing that hard against the Eagles, he come back this week and in 3 quarters, how many yards was it? 400 and
like
and what
404.
you know what I mean? 404 yards, and that's only 3 quarters of play. So I mean, he played a remarkable game. He had one dumb interception. It was a really dumb interception. I like the way they used Dowdle. I've been saying they should use Dowdle in the red zone all year, and they finally did it, and it looked great.
Here's the thing about that interception. I think it wasn't his fault. I think that night it exposed the receivers because as you saw that route with this guy CD and Mr. Cooks, they're all on top of each other, and I'm like, that ain't right. You don't supposed to be this close to the next receiver. And I think that tight end did the same thing because he pulled him to the side like, hey, So I think
that first quarter, I don't know what routes they were running, but they wasn't running the right ones.
Yeah, they was running the Dez Bryant
routes. I do have some concern. And that's with Tony Pollard, man. Everybody's looking at Dak and blaming some of the losses and stuff on Dak, but Tony Pollard hadn't had a touchdown in 6 games there. So it's some issues there, man. There's some issues there. I never thought he was RB1. Even after Zeke left, I thought they were going to bring another back in and run like a 2-back system consistently like they've been doing the last 2 years. And this year they're trying to make him RB1 and solely RB1, and it hadn't looked that great to me. I think he needs somebody to compliment him.
Yeah, I was waiting for Leo to say something, but
they quiet. He quiet when we winning.
Really, man? Come on, man. Y'all be
quiet when we winning.
y'all be the sorry team the way you're supposed to be a sorry team. That's that.
Well,
Um,
usually,
some of the things, some of the issues, like you said, I don't think I never thought it was all the way Dak. I felt Dak played like I said before, I feel like he play effectively when you play what he's good at. And this year, I think he's been so effective because they're actually playing what he's good at. They making plays for what he's good. I don't know what the hell. Maybe the last couple of years they've been trying to do Aikman plays, or I don't know what quarterback they was trying to what you call it for. But right now you're seeing an effective Dak because Dak is doing what Dak is good at doing. His type of playing. Um, I agree with you. Some of the routes, I don't think CD Lamb has read the playbook.
well, I say
think he's
Cooks.
a very I think he's a very talented receiver. Don't get me wrong, but you could see during the game sometimes some of the routes he take and stuff. It'd be like, where are you going? What are you doing? But he does have the talent to make something out of a mistake that he may have done or whatever and stuff like that. Um, but
Hey, the boy good. The boy good. That one hand
yeah,
catch.
he is.
That
He's
one
good,
hand catch.
man.
And that
The
one
other guy
hand was
holding his
nasty.
arm.
That one hand was
But
nasty.
I mean, Dak
Yeah,
put it on the money.
yeah, yeah, he is
Yeah.
good, but yeah, you do see those plays where you'd be like, "CD, where the hell you go?"
Hey,
I'm
he
like,
saved
"Where
Dak
are
on that
you?"
one play where Dak like threw the ball off of one toe. And
Oh my god.
he threw it short
Yeah,
off of one toe, and CD came back for it, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Dak.
Like I still feel like the problem with Dak is Dak got to get better with it. He's got to, and he should be at that level by now, but Um, I'm not sure.
He got
But
it.
I feel like
Well,
he's
he got
got
to
to
get.
get better at pressure,
Yeah, and that's what I was
and
gonna say.
and he's got to get better at this game. They didn't have really any place where they was losing, but he's got to get better at when they're losing to stay focused, stay grounded. If he could do that, I think that's to me that's his biggest shortfall. If he stay grounded, because he'll get shook, and we all know it's coming to playoffs time. Every team steps it up when it's playoffs. So for his step up, his thing, he's gotta find some kind, and or either the coach or somebody gotta find a way to calm him and keep him focused and grounded if they get when it's pressure.
Yeah, because I think that's the one thing. He's still kind of holding the ball a little too long certain
Hmm.
times. Um, because I'll run through his stats. This is his stats after the 49ers game. Since ESPN brought it up, but they didn't put the stats up. But his stats after the 49ers loss: passing yards 1,354, two interceptions. He had three interceptions just that 49ers game. 12 touchdowns, and this is four games for 4 games. 90 yards rushes, two rushing touchdowns, but he's been sacked 13 times. That right there. We
That's
got to
not
work
good.
on that line. That
Yeah,
line,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
he
That
got to get the
that
ball
line
quicker.
that line got to work because, like we said, it's coming to playoffs now, man. That line can't be letting them get. The blitz is going to come harder. It's that line cannot let him get hit like that. And another thing, like I noticed he started running a little. Dak, run, man. If you don't see it, run.
Yeah, get a couple
That'll
yards.
get you something. That'll get you 2 yards at least. You know what I mean? Run. And it'll if you did to me, and that's what I don't understand. I could say the same thing about my Longhorns backup Malik, the little backup quarterback. Dude, you what was he like 6'5", something like that, and he like 240 pounds. You a big boy. Why you ain't running? I don't know, but you a big boy.
Well,
But what I don't understand with some of these quarterbacks is when you run, even if you run slow, you making that defense change.
yeah,
They
yeah,
gotta factor in you probably running. And you probably running is giving your receivers and your running backs and everybody else a chance to make a play. And even yourself a chance to make a play. So if you If you're gonna hold it for that long, Dak, just run.
Yeah, because that's because Texas played up here this last week, and I heard these kids from Texas was saying that the football team called uh Malik Murphy Moon Feet, and I was like Moon Feet, and they were saying because he's slow, and I was like, well, it should be like Jupiter feet because that's like the biggest planet,
Big,
but
yeah.
but still,
But
I
either
was like,
way,
he's big.
it does yeah, it doesn't matter if you slow, man.
Yeah,
If you slow and there's 10 yards, and you might not make that 10 because you're not fast, but at least you're gonna make 5,
yeah, and that's
before the
why.
defense come back to sack you.
Yeah, and that's why I told them. I was like, "You so big. I mean, Josh Allen's not fast, but
Yeah,
he big. He
yeah,
be running people over."
yeah. Come on, man. Nobody telling you to take the biggest guy out there, but you could probably hit somebody small and keep going. You can make plays though. So I think well, y'all be good this week. I got you down for y'all this week too, because who y'all play this week?
Carolina Reapers.
Yeah. So I think that's another win for y'all.
So do
But it
y'all?
should be like you said, this win should be just like the win last week. It should be um you guys on clocks because you want to get your team in its mood. I mean in its mode because the playoffs are coming. And you pretty much know y'all guys gonna be in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So it's coming. You gotta play effectively.
Now, what do
So
y'all
we're
think
talking
about the
about.
AFC? Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you good.
No, go ahead. Oh, I was going to
Oh,
ask you about the AFC North. That's the Cleveland, Cincinnati, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh. Because Baltimore end up losing, Cincinnati end up losing. I can't even remember on Pittsburgh. Did Pittsburgh win?
I think Pittsburgh won last week.
I got look, man. I don't know, man. Them guys,
Yeah, Pittsburgh won last week.
three of them four teams that you just mentioned. I don't know, man. They are so back and forth. I mean, they to me they're and I hate to use this word with them. I feel like they all four just underachieving this year. I feel like at the beginning of the year or from last year, I thought they would be a whole lot better than what they are, but they're not at the level I thought they would be. I mean, they win some. They kind of they're not a consistent team.
Then you got Cleveland just lost Deshaun Watson for the year.
Yeah,
So
shucks. I
I mean,
forgot
Their
about that
season
when I
gone.
picked Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah.
But then again, he hasn't been around that much.
uh,
He been getting hurt, so the other guy been filling in pretty good.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
I
got
don't think they're
Cincinnati winning. I got Cincinnati winning there. To me, Baltimore has been a huge disappointment this year. I know people are throwing Lamar name in MVP, but I don't understand why. He's not even the best quarterback in the NFL right now. I got about 6 people in front of him. And then with the weapons he's got, OBJ, Zay Flowers. I mean, he's got a bunch of weapons out there, and they're not getting the ball. I mean, he's not getting touchdowns. And he actually messed up my dog on parlay last week. So I'm really angry with him because I could have won $750, but all he threw was one doggone touchdown. So I'm kind of angry with Lamar right now. But uh, man,
yeah.
I don't see it. I think Cincinnati wins that one. They're going to probably be the more consistent team out of all of those teams. We'll see what happens. It's another AFC quarterback, man, that I want to see pick y'all brains, man. Leo was talking about standing the pressure. This rookie quarterback, man, has been killing it the last few weeks, man, and he's got the Texans looking like they might make a playoff run this year that nobody could guess that they were going to be in it, but they're in the running.
I think the problem you can't. It's a rookie team, so I think they'll do like because the Texans that made it to the playoffs before. That's not nothing new for them. But usually it's like first round knockout or second round knockout. They don't make it too far. Um, I think the same thing is going to happen this year too. I think they're probably going to make it, but I don't feel like they're going to make it too far. The question is how good of a quarterback he is going to be next year because now everybody has tape on you and your team and everything else. Because usually these rookie quarterbacks that do good that first year, that second year is when you really start
He's gonna be
realizing what
trash
type of
next
quarterback
year.
they are.
They're gonna be trash next year.
Yeah,
Everybody's second year at quarterback is trash. He's gonna be
yeah,
trash.
Except
Uh,
Mahomes.
yeah.
yeah. There's very few who they
It's
second
slim.
year. Yeah,
I put it
yeah.
this way, because the kid has done some remarkable thing, and they were talking about MVP, and I was disagreeing at first, and then I'm kind of agreeing. I was like, bruh, like this Houston team was horrible. The first
Mhm.
couple games, like their offensive line is horrible, but he's been killing it. The offensive line looked totally different just because of confidence that he's put in them from winning. And it's been all him. You know what I mean? It's been all of him. Uh Pierce ain't showed up. Singletary's starting to run now. Uh Dale is a great rookie receiver. He's made a big difference. And then their defense has been great. But I mean, this is a team that everybody thought probably win 2 games this year, maybe one. And look at their record now, man. They're killing it, gonna make it to the playoffs. And it's all because of that one piece,
Yeah,
CJ Stroud. So I mean, I know he's gonna get rookie of the year. MVP, man, to me, you can't say Jalen Hurts is MVP because Jalen Hurts, the whole Eagles team is good. They're not winning because of Jalen Hurts.
mhm,
Jalen, they're a whole good team. Um,
mhm.
Mahomes same way. They're a whole good team, but it's the whole team. They ain't winning Houston Texans are winning because of CJ Stroud. So to me, he gets MVP and Rookie of the Year right now.
Woo!
What you think? Does he deserve
Tough.
MVP? Is he
Tough.
MVP right now?
Tough right there, boy.
Uh,
You know the funny thing
I
I
put
was
them in there running.
the funny thing I was looking at today was the stats. And you'll never know who's number one at quarterback position, stats wise passing.
Who's that?
Who?
Sam Howell with
I
the
figured that's
Washington
who it was gonna be.
Commanders.
Now, he's been killing the last couple weeks. He has been killing the last couple weeks.
And I'm like, what?
He's been killing it the last couple weeks, man.
But you know, it's not gonna. It sounds good, but you know they ain't gonna give it to him.
No, man. I can't see him giving because I was the same way. Like, man, he's a rookie. They ain't gonna give a
Yeah,
rookie a
they ain't
doggone
gonna give
MVP.
it to him.
But I mean, if you
but
look at it,
he is
he's the most-
second though.
yeah,
He's behind Sam Howell,
yeah.
so he didn't
He
caught
was
up with
killing it.
everybody.
I
But-
think we had higher expectations for Washington than Houston, though, man.
Oh yeah,
Washington's probably about at the same level that we thought they were going to be at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Houston, we thought Houston be another, they be the Carolina Panthers. And they're killing it, man. And I don't
Yeah.
know. I think he deserved it. If I was going to give a rookie the MVP, it would be him. He's done some amazing things, man.
Mhm.
yeah. He's his stats for the year so far 2,626 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions
Mm.
as a
Yeah,
rookie.
yeah, that's a good streak for a rookie. Only 2 interceptions, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Because some of these other rookies out there, man, they look scared.
And they got a good reason to be scared. You running for your life the whole game.
Yeah, the
He's
whole
doing like Bryce Young doing in
Yeah.
Carolina.
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Running for his life, man.
Bryce tried his best though. He should get rookie try real hard. Oh man, because he tried. He be out there trying.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know about
comeback
the rest of the team.
player of the year definitely got to go to Dobbs, man. Dobbs led. I mean, he pretty much led 2 teams to some winnings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some winning records, man. He's killing it out there.
And that's
man.
the crazy thing. Wasn't he somewhere else though before?
He was in Arizona. He played Arizona while Kyler was gone.
No, wasn't he like Pittsburgh first or somewhere else?
He started in Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh let him go.
Mhm.
He was at Pittsburgh with Roethlisberger, and they let him go, and then they picked Pickett, which I'm guessing
Stupid.
that they wishing they would have kept Dobbs. And then he played with Baltimore, Tennessee. He's played with 5 different teams since he's been in.
Yeah, Bo Nix for the NFL.
Yeah,
And know everybody playbook.
Oh, he looked
And
at that.
he's a rocket scientist, I think.
yeah, he's a rocket scientist. That's why you said he don't know the playbook. I was like, he probably know the playbook.
Yeah.
He probably know the playbook. he's
Oh,
he's a real rocket scientist. Like he spent his whole summer developing some stuff with NASA last year. So he's smart as hell.
football's a joke to him.
Yeah.
It's a hobby. I'm just playing my hobby this weekend.
He's like doing calculations in his head. If I throw the ball at 92 degrees,
The trajectory of the wind it was going about 60 knots. Yeah, they didn't do that. You know how they used to do how they break down like the force and all that of the players and all that. Let him
Yeah.
host it, and he'll do a hell of a job. This is the game that I'm questioning this week because I really don't know. The New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills, I really don't know who's going to win. I put Buffalo, but I mean, after this week, I feel like the Jets could possibly win with a
I picked Buffalo too. You know, the Jets had a meeting. They had a players only meeting. And usually after they had a players only meeting, it always looked like they come back with the win after the players. So
That's
no, I
because they
picked,
meeting is about them using steroids before they start.
Speaking of what using before the game, I don't know if y'all be watching that Uncle Shay and Chad Ochocinco. Did you hear what he said he used to use before the game?
Who, Shay?
Nah, Chad Ochocinco.
No,
I've heard
He
some
said-
players using Cialis and Viagra.
Yes, he said he would eat half of Viagra and Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Yeah,
what the hell?
yeah.
He said to get the blood flowing.
get your
and,
blood flowing, right?
Yeah,
That adrenaline and stuff.
yeah.
And I heard they talked about it on I Am Athlete one time. They were talking about some of the players taking Cialis and taking Viagra, and then they was talking about even some NBA players doing the surgery on their thing to make it longer.
What?
They doing the surgery, man, on their piece to help them or whatever, man. They say I guess they give you some hormones or they give you something with it that help your performance. I don't know, but they was talking about some NBA players, which I'm thinking like, bro, you wear a size 24 shoe, like how much more help you need, man?
Elephant. One of that elephant.
well, you know,
Off that
what's
wheel.
the name who did the diary book? The Diary of the Model or whatever. The diary. You remember what her name, Stephans or whatever her name is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know she hooked with Shaq,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
super
she
heavy.
said Shaq wasn't what she thought he would be. So
So,
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they hype
I don't want
always,
to find out.
and
Yeah.
then it didn't.
Yeah.
I don't want to find out, man. I
She
don't
want that Jada Pinkett. She want that Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
The baby leg.
I don't know. That's what she wrote in the book.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
She
want to
was
find out.
angry though, man. You know, some people say stuff when they angry. I don't know.
Yeah.
She was angry when she wrote that book, man. All that money she got from that book.
But she wasn't angry after the book. Right,
Yeah.
she was angry. Man.
No.
Oh shit. Shoot.
No.
Let me see. There's another big game coming out next week, man. They got a couple ones that's going to be kind of on the line. Jonathan talked about that. The Tampa Bay, San Francisco for me there, man. What y'all picked? I went with my guy, man. He just knows how to win, man. I went with Baker. On that one, man. Who y'all picked on that one, man?
Nah, I picked San Francisco.
San Francisco, man.
Yeah, because if they lose, Baker gonna get shot. You know them fans crazy in California, man.
Hey, man,
But
let me tell you, San Francisco need to pick your boy Draymond. Did you see him last night, man?
Oh man,
You see him last night put Rudy in the chokehold?
Well, I mean, Rudy had it coming for him, though. He initiated it. So, I mean, come on. But they've been trying Draymond. They've been trying because he got kicked in the nuts the other day. But he deserved that. He deserved that.
Hey, Rudy is a big dude, man. I don't blame Draymond for that one, man. I would have had to put him in the sleeper, too, man. That's a big old dude. But did you hear what Rudy said after the game, though, man?
Nah.
Rudy said, well, Steph wasn't playing this. Whenever his buddy Steph ain't playing, he don't want to play, so he always find a way to get ejected.
Boy, come on now. Come on, Rudy. Come on, man.
I'm loving it, man. It was a violent night in the NBA, man. This the end season, and we got to go off schedule or whatever. But this end season tournament has actually kind of made it interesting, man. Like the teams are actually playing hard early in the season, man. So big up, good call, NBA. I didn't know how this end season tournament thing was gonna go, but you're getting better competition early.
Yeah,
it's actually kind of worth watching now.
Yeah, because they started it with the WNBA.
Yeah.
And then same team won.
Yeah, it was like a San Antonio had a fight last night. It was like 3 or 4 fights last night. It was getting rowdy.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah. Now
hey man, I just wanted to know. There's a song that says San Antonio is just like Compton. I just wanted to know, man. You know.
Yeah. Oh man. What else? This is another good game.
Monday night.
Cincinnati versus Baltimore. We were just talking about that division.
No. That's the Thursday. The Monday night.
The Thursday.
Eagles and Chiefs.
Eagles and
Chiefs. Yeah, that's gonna be the big one. That's gonna be the big one. Look, I picked my team mostly out of my heart and my hopes and dreams and wishes. I wasn't really thinking about it. I just put what I really want, and that's for Kansas City to beat them. I went with Kansas City. They playing at Arrowhead, tough environment. I think Philadelphia still, they had the bye week, but I think they still a little wounded, man. So I'm rolling with Kansas City on that one.
Look, it's gonna be Kansas City. I just got the call from Taylor Gang. They're gonna be in the building. It's going down.
Swifties in the building. They definitely winning.
The Swifties will be in the building.
They definitely winning.
Hey, I put Kansas too. Kansas know how to win. They find a way. There, what I keep talking about Baker Mayfield is really Kansas. They come with the Baker does Baker thing, but Kansas, the whole damn team, come with these crazy plays. These just, hey man, let's throw a Hot Wheels track out there, and then have the running back run this way and that way around the track, and then it just works. So I think Kansas, man, they find a way to win. I feel like Baker won't have that magic that he had. I mean, not Baker, my bad. Hurts won't have that magic that he's been having. Like you say, they're an okay team, but I still don't feel like they can beat. I feel like it's going to be just like the Super Bowl last year, right?
It's the Super Bowl matchup.
Super Bowl matchup, yeah. And I think again this year they get out coached. I mean, that's what happened last year.
Yeah.
They got
Yes.
out coached. The teams were about
Yeah.
balanced. The teams were about the same, but Andy Reid out coached him. I think it happens
Yeah.
again this game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Andy Reid's one of them coaches that you can study his last game and it ain't gonna help you because it's totally different.
No.
Just
It's
I'll be
totally
laughing
different.
that one meme where he got him talking about he's reading the Waffle House being you. That would get me every time I see him on the sideline with the playbook. Man, I just be laughing, be thinking about Waffle House. So that ought to be a good one. That ought to be a good one.
That's
Look,
gonna be a good
our picks are at the bottom, man. Bottom of the screen, man. Look, they're just a suggestion. That's what we think. They're not in gold, but that's who we think's gonna win. To give a little update, last week, man, last place. Jonathan came in last place with 6. Leo and Jaleel had 7 picks together. They came in second. First place, I'm on my way back, man. I had 10 right last week, man. I only missed 2. Cincinnati and Buffalo screwed me, and Jacksonville. Looking at, for the year, I'm in last place with 70. Leo's in second place with 74. And Jonathan is way ahead with 86. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back from that, but we're going to try, man. If Jonathan have about 4 bad weeks, you got about 4 bad weeks, man. Maybe we can catch up.
Look,
but
we got
we'll
we talking about football, but we got to talk about the NCAA as well. With all the firing of coaches, starting with your boy Jimbo at A&M, Zach Arnett.
I already got a resume in at a couple of SEC colleges. I just want to coach
1 year. I just want to get 1 year.
Well, fire me. Fire me.
I'm looking at this, man. I'm like, I got laid off and they gave me severance, and it was like a month's pay. It ain't nothing compared to what the hell y'all gave this.
What I'm gonna do with this $75 million, man? I done got fired. I don't know what I'm.
And I'm covered until 2031, so I know I'll get the check.
Oh yeah,
until 2031. Come on, man.
The funny thing is, I think I was on Facebook or Instagram or something, and you know how they have those ads, and it was the LSU old coach Oregon. He had a commercial, and I was like, oh, there you go, Jimbo. You see, he chilling making commercials, and we can't even understand what the hell he's saying. But he on commercial. He on commercial. What? Robert.
I'm just saying, man. Shucks.
Yeah, Jimbo got fired. Zach Arnett, Mississippi State, fired. Penn State OC, Mike Urick, fired. Boise State head coach, Andy Avola, fired. They fired everybody.
What's so bad about it with Jimbo's, man? They were showing some of the other guys that got the top guys before him who got fired and they gave the little pay to. Jimbo's first payment of 19 puts him somewhere like around second place or something like that with those guys who they full payment was like 20. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
you got to get that within 60 days or something like that.
Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah.
And it sucks. What sucks to me is Mississippi State coach. Because it's not like that was his job. They just made him head coach because Mike Leach died last year.
Yeah.
So they made him the head coach and was like, oh, you ain't doing good enough. You're fired.
Yeah. Instead of just making him, we're gonna demote you back to what you was.
Yeah.
We just go fire
you out of here.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think the Jimbo Fisher firing, I think something else happened that the school ain't sharing, bro. Because it's just odd the way they fired him. He had like a losing season, and they had just won. Like, I've never seen anybody get fired after a game they just won. It's usually after, okay, you just had a horrible loss, or you lost to somebody you shouldn't have lost to, or something like that. and then they fire you. They had just won Saturday, and then Sunday they firing the dude. So mark my words. I'm guessing it's something he did that the school said, "Oh, we gotta get rid of this dude."
But look, who did they beat?
Oh, I don't even know who they beat.
Mississippi State. So both coaches got fired.
So both coaches got fired.
They beat them I think it was 49-10 or something. It was something crazy.
Yeah.
And both coaches got fired.
Yeah. I guess A&M excuse wasn't even that great to me. It's like, well, he's not on the level we thought we'd be in championship level. It's like, bro, you ain't never gonna be in you are in the SEC with Alabama and everybody like
it's only
doing good. And that's what they don't understand, man. That first year y'all came, it was a surprise. They wasn't ready for y'all. And you did show they did show the SEC up. You know what I mean? But also you gotta make it up. You gotta understand that was that first year and they didn't really know how to play you and stuff.
Yeah.
But during that first year, the one thing they didn't do was try to get recruits for the next year.
Yeah.
So that's why that first year they did so good, but then the second year they didn't because they wasn't as the rest of these SEC teams, they running to get recruits all year. All season.
Yeah.
You know who's happy about these firings?
Who?
Dion in Colorado, because all these players are in the transfer portal.
Oh
He's gonna eat. All these players.
Yeah, because they said that too. They said now
everybody's eligible.
Texas A&M, they got 30 days or something like that, and they can be in the portal or whatever.
All of them are eligible.
They already said one of their running backs or something like that, or wide receiver or something, is already jumped into the portal.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of them, man. So Dion is gonna be he might beef up that offensive line for next year, man.
Mm-hmm.
Beef up.
They got some big boys at both of those schools.
Beef up the defense.
Yeah, they got some big boys at both of those schools.
Yeah.
He'll be able to beef it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a DB over there at A&M from Beaumont, man, and he'd be excellent on the other side of Travis Hunter, man. I don't know if he's gonna go or not, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's like what you said. I mean, they 6-4, so that's still good, and dealing with the SEC.
Yeah, that's a bowl.
Yeah,
they're eligible for a bowl
because they'll win. They play Abilene Christian next, and then they'll probably I'm pretty sure they're gonna lose their last game against LSU in Baton Rouge.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you're still doing good. One more loss. You know what I mean? Like you said, they're still a bowl.
Yeah, they still bowl eligible.
Yeah, they'll be 7-4.
Yeah. So, man, we're gonna pray for them coaches, man, and pray that they're okay and that they make it all right off that.
What we praying for Jimbo for? This nigga did take us on some trips and stuff, man. I ain't no Aggies fan, but god dang. You take all of College Station on a trip. What the hell? Shoot, man. He good.
Man, look, man. So it's gonna be interesting games this week, man. Hey, we want to thank y'all for watching, man. Let us know in the comments, man, who you think is winning, what you think about these firings and everything. Let us know what you think in the comments, man. And we'll see you here next time on the 3200.
Peace.